In our neck of the woods, we're the true land of the lakes. So start up your engine, come join the show on the Benchmark Podcast Radio.
Welcome back to the Benchmark Podcast Radio. I'm here with Mark. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing good. You may notice a little something different about the YouTube here, and that we got headphones.
Yeah.
We're moving it up here in the world of podcasting. You know, my dad always says you got a face for radio. So
yeah, you do have the voice. I don't know about the face, but sorry for that. Anyways, we have a little special episode today.
what's that today, Ben? So. Do you want to tell him the idea, or do you want to tell him how you came up with the idea?
I'll tell him how I came up with the idea. So, this morning I'm looking around. I see crackers. I'm like, oh, we forgot the crackers, Mark.
What do we need crackers?
I'd like some crackers.
Do you know where they are?
I know where they are.
All right, you want to grab them real quick?
Well, let me finish what I'm doing. Okay, so basically what we're doing, we got a charcuterie board going on. A little Wisconsin charcuterie board. You want to put that up for them?
Yeah, here, let me grab this for you real quick.
A little specialty episode today. Look at that. It's got all the names on it of the major towns. They got Cedarburg on there.
All the birds.
All the burgs. So, as you can see, we also have some chilled glasses.
Where did we get this
We got it at the good old Costco.
Good old
$25.
Costco.
Pretty good deal.
$25. It's got little drawings on there. You couldn't make this for $25. That's an hour's worth of time. By the time you sit there and figure out how to do all this and get the material.
For those of you on our Spotify or Apple Music, we are showing our Wisconsin-shaped charcuterie board we picked up today. It's pretty cool. But anyways, we got some brandy we got to use up, so we're gonna make some old fashions. We got the Three Brothers, very good brandy mix. You just need a little bit. And this makes it so you don't have to have any of the bitters.
The bitters? That's good.
This is from Piggly Wiggly, not sponsored.
Not sponsored by the old Piggly Wiggly. Actually, I didn't know this, but Piggly Wiggly has their own merchandise, too. They got,
know that?
sweatshirts and stuff.
I got a Piggly Wiggly shirt.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Shop the pig.
Shop the pig. Oh, yeah. So,
How did you tell them how you were coming up with this idea?
Oh, yeah.
You were looking for crackers?
I was looking for crackers. I saw some crackers, some Townhouse, just classic. And I was like, looking for cheese. I'm like, wait. Let's do a charcuterie board today. So that's what we're doing. But, Mark, you want to go through what we got when I go get the crackers?
Sure, let me kind of back up here.
Resituate. I got to go get the crackers.
We still got to figure out this setup, We're not professionals at this, but I'll kind of go through the setup we got going on here while Benjamin here goes to get the crackers. But, all right, so first off, like we stated, we got the charcuterie board. We got the 2 iced glasses here. And then we went to the local Piggly Wiggly and we picked up a few of our favorite cheeses and sausages. And this is a blue collar charcuterie board. This is a Wisconsin. This is a Midwest charcuterie board. Just got the cheese and sausage. We're really big sausage fans here in the Midwest. So I picked up Door County Reserve Renard's cheese. And it's just old-fashioned hoop cheddar cheese. And it's in a little slice here. It's kind of fancy. I kind of went all out for this episode here. Benjamin just came in with the crackers here, and I was just telling them about the kind of cheese I got. I got the Renard's cheddar cheese.
Okay.
Always a fan favorite. That's actually from up there in Door County.
Yeah.
They got some local cheese makers up there, and then also for my sausage. I just wanted some sausage. I could have gotten some like beef sticks or something like that, or a buddy of mine actually just recently gave me some venison sticks. I should have brought those, but I just got some Usinger's Farmer summer sausage. I don't know what makes Farmer different than regular summer sausage, but we'll find out. But
did you go through my my setup?
I was gonna let you do that. You
okay.
take it over.
So let's start out with our mutual setup. We got some Amish. I think it's Amish, right?
It is Amish.
Grab that. We got some jam here. And my sister got me on this, some blackberry jam. Jam doesn't matter. Anything. I like seed jam. I like the seeds, So we're going to put that on the cheese, and it actually brings a unique flavor. So I went with a more like little spicy content. We got,
oh boy. Spicy content
we got
here.
smoked pepper jack cheese. This is Care Valley cheese.
We got
Never
Care
had
Valley.
that. Never had that brand. Then we got some Johnsonville jalapeno cheddar summer sausage.
But it's pretty good.
Let's make some drinks here, Mark. You want me to make you a drink?
You can make me a drink. Would you like
All
me
right.
to start cutting up some stuff here? Or?
Yeah, here. This is for cheese. These are really good. I don't know what they're called.
I have never seen one of those.
They're really nice for cutting cheese. But
the only cheese cutter I've ever seen is the one where they got like the wire in it. You know what I mean?
sure. So there's your cutting board.
I'll use my cutting board
You can
here.
start with your stuff. Well, here, let me get you a knife, Mark.
Well, I was gonna just use my pocket knife.
It's a
You know,
razor blade, isn't it?
Razor blade. You know what they say? If you wipe it up off on your jeans and nothing comes off, it won't come off on your food either. So
Right.
anything that's on there is just little extra flavors. I like
Here.
to say. You gotta get some of that iron in your diet.
You gonna use that for the?
I'll use it for my stuff.
Okay, then I'll use cross contamination.
I got thick blood, but you want to keep them talking here while I kind of cut this up quick?
I'll show them how to make some drinks. So I'm not a bartender by any means, but we got some brandy to use.
I'm not a
up,
bartender. I just play one on TV.
right? So that's about 2 shots. We should be able to finish this. I hope it's enough. I got some Canadian whiskey just in case. This is all the brandy we got.
Give this a smell here once, Benjamin. Doesn't that get your juices flowing?
That gets the juices flowing. You know, Mark? Sometimes you need the juices flowing.
Sometimes they're flowing a little too
Yeah, a little too much. All right, the way I am pouring this is really weird, but let's get the pour. Give me your glass, please, Mark. Gotta even these out.
So recently we've noticed that there's been a lot of traffic on YouTube. There's been a lot of traffic on Spotify and Apple Podcasts too, but the YouTube is really getting a lot of people. So that's kind of why we're doing these more visual episodes for you. So you guys can enjoy this and let us know down in the comments or shoot us a message on Spotify, Instagram. We're also on TikTok. We're going to be posting like pictures and stuff like that on TikTok is basically where we're going to post anything that we talk about on here. Like, oh, I did this last week or I got this deer mount. We're going to post pictures and stuff like that on TikTok.
I've never had a deer mount in my life.
Hot take from Benjamin over here. Anyways, no, but let us know down in the comments what your perfect charcuterie board would be, because for me, I'm good with just sausage, cheese. I'm going to try the jam. I'm actually really looking forward to the jam today. I've never done that, but just sausage and cheese is all I need for me. But let us know what you guys do. Do you guys go all out and fancy? Do you guys do like, I mean, there's got to be.
You're sweet.
Yeah, just do whatever you do.
All right. Well, I poured a little too much in that one, so it's
I'll take it a little sweet from the little Benjamin here. I'm going to finish cutting up my sausage.
So yeah, guys, we got some old fashions cooking here. That was nice crisp, wasn't that? That was pretty nice. So we're doing some, what's that, E&J or whatever? Yep, E&J brandy. We just had to finish it off. It was about 2.5 shots. So we'll get the Sprite in there. So we got 3 brothers from Piggly Wiggly if you wanna.
It's Fox Brothers.
No, the 3 brothers mixture. Not 3 brothers. Meyer brothers. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this stuff, old fashioned mix. It's the best there is.
Gotta do.
Actually, my good buddy put me onto that.
Good guy. This is
nice.
This is the first episode we're filming here today. So after we consume all of the charcuterie, the second episode should be a fun one, I would say.
I got a little sticky there. You wanna hand me one of? Oh, this might be a good mix. You wanna hand me one of those little spoons? I need to mix these. Oh, perfect. A little jam in there. Oh, wow, this isn't working very well. You might have to use your finger, Mark.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to mix, but there's ice. So. You know, I'm not a bartender, like I said. Because we put in the freezer, the ice is sticking. Alright, you're going to have to mix yours.
Just settle down.
Settle down. So,
we got to get some nice presentation here.
I'm going to do a little taste test of mine, see if I have to add anything else.
Chef's choice.
Yeah, more alcohol, that's about it. But we're all out. We're going to have to use some whiskey for the next one.
I like to take my whiskey
Here you go, Mark.
regular. Ooh, clink before we drink.
You're going to have to finger mix that one. You got all the sweets at the bottom. You got all the mix.
That's all right. We'll just kind of... It's a little light on the alcohol, but
Yeah, well, I didn't have much.
We don't.
I can't even taste the alcohol, so we're gonna have to do a little more hard one on the second one. Got some Canadian whiskey.
Just keep them talking while I finish cutting this up quick, and then you can.
Well, you don't gotta go too crazy. You can just cut here and there.
I know. I'm just doing a couple little slices. I'm just trying to make it look nice. This is what
we're trying, guys. We
This is a man's charcuterie.
Well, it's a little fancy. I mean, like when you're at the job site, really all you have is some pre-cut cheese and some summer sausage, and you take your buck knife and you go boom boom and right in the clink.
I think I'm gonna try your knife.
Yeah, my knife is.
Where'd you get this knife?
I got that at the good old Fleet Farm for $25. Came with a nice sheath too. It's a real nice knife. It's not real. That's just plastic.
I might have to get me one like that.
It's pretty nice.
Did you really get it there?
I swear to God. Yeah, it's real nice. So we got some. What do you got? Some cheddar there. Some aged cheddar.
I got some Renard's aged cheddar here.
Great. My turn to.
If you guys can see this on the old camera there, but then I kind of just presented it a little bit, and then the jam I will actually put on there while I'm eating it. But right now I'm just gonna keep you guys talking. Another little special little Easter egg that we got here for you. We got some pull tabs for you guys to enjoy right along with us on the podcast. We stopped at the local bar, the local watering hole up here in Jackson, Wisconsin.
The Jackson Pub.
The Jackson Pub, and I was pleasantly
Not
surprised. Pleasantly surprised when I walked in there because we might actually do a podcast there. We're trying to experiment here, so we had a couple ideas. I got an old ambulance, and we might drive around in there and do a driving podcast because we like to talk and we like to people watch. But anyways, long story short, we got 22 pull tabs from the Jackson Pub, and we're going to be opening up those little presents. In fact, I might actually open one right now, so bear with me real quick. We're just going to kind of set the mood quick. I'm actually going to try a piece of cheese here from Benjamin. He got the jalapeno or the smoked pepper jack. Let me try a little nibble here. I like pepper jack.
That's a pretty good pepper jack. Not like Held's though. Held's cheese and sausage and Slinger.
Held's is more crafty feeling.
It's just better, but this is really good. I like it.
No, that pepper jack. Your pepper jack was delicious. All right, I'm gonna open up my first pull tab of the podcast here, and what do you think, Ben? You think out of these 22, how many are we gonna win?
20%.
20%. So that would be about 2. Yeah, that'd be about 4.
Yeah, there you
4.
go.
That'd be about 4. So here
Been
we go.
a while since you've been in high school.
It's been a little bit of a while, but not too long. I gotta hold this close to the microphone. No winner today on the first one. Hope you guys liked that pull tab ASMR for the headphone listeners in the crowd. I'm gonna have another sip of my old fashioned here. Do you want to tell any stories, Ben? Oh, Ben's cutting. Never mind. I guess Ben's not.
Yeah, I'm busy right now. You keep them talking.
That's a good old fashioned. A little bit more alcohol. This is what it's all about. Wisconsin, there's a lot of things to enjoy, and there's a lot of things that we take for granted here in Wisconsin. I think that the Wisconsin culture is something special, and I think that the Midwestern culture, the Wisconsin culture, a lot of people in the West, in the East, in the South, they just don't understand it. Like, today we went to the good old Costco to get to get the charcuterie board, actually. And while we were there, we actually met a local celebrity. His name is Kevin, and he's actually got a YouTube. I'm going to try and find the video, and I'll see if I can link it on Spotify and Instagram. But if you guys
Good guy.
Good guy. If you guys are around here in Germantown, you guys know on Pilgrim Road there, he's got like a Christmas light display, but it's over the top. It's like Clark Griswold on steroids. Like, he's probably got 50 to 100, probably around 75 little displays and all these lights and everything. Anyways, I was doing when I had I still have my business, but a couple years ago, I had to cut down a tree for this nice lady. And across the street from her is this guy's house. And, I was cutting down the tree, and then I see him get out of his house and get in his car and go to work. And I recognized him, or I, saw him. And then when I was at Costco, he actually works at Costco, and he came up to me and said, "Oh, do you want to apply for a credit card?" And I'm like, "No, thank you. I don't, I got too many cards, whatever." And I was like, he was kind of, sad. He was like, "I get it." He said, "I know that you don't want the credit card." But then I was like, "Aren't you the guy who has the house with all the lights? And he's like, yeah, I am actually. And then, we got talking to him, and he said someone from Channel 12 News actually drove by his house and took a video and posted it on YouTube. And how many viewers did he say? Like a couple thousand.
I think a couple thousand comments and a couple,
Yeah.
over 100,000.
100,000 views, and it was shared all over the place. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And then we got talking to the guy, and we're like, I don't want to ask him the same stupid questions like, oh, how expensive is your electric bill, or something stupid like that. But I said, how did you get into doing this? Because you obviously enjoy it. And he said when he was a youngster, I think he said 10 years old, he was playing in the basement making like erector sets and train sets. And he said that he started soldering together light bulbs and hooked it up to a train transformer. Anyways, long story short, he started making little circuits and lighting up all this stuff. And then he was telling us stories about how he cut out a foam angels with, horns and stuff like that. And then he said for his dad's birthday, he took pegboard and put, little like Christmas lights basically, but stuck them through the pegboard and wrote happy birthday out of them, So it was pretty cool to meet this guy and to see what he's all got going on in his life. But he's a really nice guy, really good down to earth guy. It's just, you wouldn't get that if you weren't in the Midwest. I feel like everyone's so go. And even though Costco was super busy on a Sunday, we still got there and we had probably a 15-20 minute conversation with the guy just about him and what he likes to do. And it was really good. And then, when we were checking out, actually, he was walking around and he made a point to come over and say hi to us and say, hey, you guys, hope you guys liked the video and thanks for coming here today and you guys have a great rest of your day. It's like Southern hospitality, but from the Midwest.
Yeah, he was a real good guy.
And that can't be overlooked.
Our conversation with him.
Yeah.
I think it went very well.
So I think we got the charcuterie.
I'll just a little closer on that story you told, Mark. Real good story, by the way.
Thank you.
The way the guy was talking, you could just tell he was one of the guys. He was real cool, real good guy, and he had a good story to tell. And
we listened.
It's just another Midwest thing to do, Just
exactly.
Like, we didn't expect anything to go in. We just expected to pick up the charcuterie board and some guacamole.
Exactly.
And we had a good 15-minute conversation with that guy.
And we're not so rushed here in the Midwest that you can't do that, And it's just little things like that. So we got the charcuterie board just about finished. I know my stomach is rumbling.
Dude, we have not eaten much today. Just a liquid diet today.
Liquid diet today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to open up another podcast here or another pull tab here and give you guys some of that podcast gold that you guys like to listen to. So listen in real quick as I crack one open for all. This one goes out to all the listeners today.
Let's see what he gets. I'm guessing $1. Oh, that was a nice crisp.
$2.
Look at that, Mark.
We got a $2 here, and this we're gonna have to go back to the Jackson pub to redeem this. But $2 so far, that's 10%.
That's 10%.
10%,
I think.
or 10% of the money, not 10%
Try some
of
of
the
this
opens.
jam.
I might. That's $2 right there. That's a good story. Let me open up one more here, real quick. Once.
Guys. Let's see what he gets now. Nothing. Let me see.
Nothing. We're gonna open up one more.
Yeah, one more. I'm waiting to eat, Mark. Hurry up. Nothing. Well, guys, since Mark sucks at pulling tabs.
Look at that delicious, scrumptious little nugget of joy that you have there in front of you.
Yeah, so we got a Townhouse cracker. One of my favorite simple crackers, goes good on the go. Nothing fancy. Then we got some jalapeno pepper jack. No.
Yeah,
Just
no,
smoked
it's just
pepper jack.
smoked pepper jack.
With some, what is that, blackberry jam?
Blackberry jam that we got a
And
little
then some
drizzle on top there.
jalapeno summer sausage from Johnsonville. Let's give it a whirl.
All right, let's just listen in here. What are the tasting notes that you are tasting right now? Hold on. He's thinking. He's letting it digest. He's got to clear his head with a little old-fashioned sip real quick once.
That was... You know what? I'll say this, Mark. What I just experienced, imagine just waking up on a summer day, 70 degrees out, cold beer in the fridge.
Yeah.
Got a cooler, you're going on a boat, and you're going fishing. That's what I just tasted.
That's what you just tasted. You just tasted summer in the Midwest, folks.
In spring.
In spring.
Mark, I think you got to try that, because...
I did not cut mine as nicely as yours, but you know what? It's not about how you cut it. It's about how you enjoy it. We got a little...
supposed to cut on this. So
No, it's a cutting board.
Mom said it's not a cutting board. She said
It's a cutting board, damn it.
decoration board. She said I'm gonna ruin it if I cut on it.
No, it just gives it character. Okay, you're messing up my whole setup. No, I'm not
You
gonna.
gotta
This
cut 'em
one's
in
this
half.
one's a half one. I don't gotta
Whatever.
cut. I charcuterie the way, people, folks. A charcuterie board, your charcuterie board, says a lot about you. What you put on it, how you dress it up. That's another. Just like a man's Facebook marketplace is like his dating profile, is like his astrology profile. I feel like our charcuterie board is like another good tell of what you can find. So just putting a little bit of cheese on there, got some sausage.
So good.
I'm gonna take some of this blackberry jam here.
We're going for a lot, huh? I wouldn't go that much.
Why?
Way too much. It's gonna overpower it.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Well, I got a good amount of cheese here. All right, now we're gonna try this. I'm not going with a cracker. I used to like crackers, but I've noticed whenever I eat them,
I
they
need
just
that
make
crunch.
them. They just make a big mess. So
I need that crunch.
here we go.
That's why you one bite it. We did not intend to do an ASMR, but Mark kind of turned it into that. Please don't do. No, they don't want to listen to you chewing. It's too much jam. It's gonna overpower Mark. I'm telling you.
I don't know what's different about the farmer sausage. It tastes like summer sausage, but more mellow. It's not spicy. It's got a good summer feel to it. I just imagine sitting on a picnic table, eating a picnic lunch somewhere.
Picnic. Little
The
date with
blueberry
Mark.
jam is a good sweetener.
It's not
though.
blueberry. You could try though.
Blackberry.
Thank you.
Blackberry jam is a good sweetener. I've never done that before, but it's basically the way I see this. This is a grown man's PB&J sandwich. That's what this is. I feel like you got the cheese, you got the sausage. You're working all day, and then you throw a little bit of jam on there. I feel like this is,
I think it's a nice touch. I really do.
the grown.
It's better when it's more seedy though. This isn't really seedy.
That's true. I do like if we got strawberries or
It's a little
raspberries,
tangy,
a little yin to your yang. We just realized that we both took a bite at the same time, and radio silence is the killer of all good radio
Mark,
shows.
I'm gonna dress you up one of mine.
Okay, I'm gonna try a little bit of Ben's here today.
I think you're missing out.
On what?
All right.
The cracker
Yeah,
or what?
let me dress up some jam on there.
All right, this is really good actually. This is the grown man's PB&J sandwich. This is the hardworking man's lunch of champions. Did I just say that? I don't really know. Your charcuterie board is working out nice. This is cool. Every time you pick up one of your items, you see a new place in Wisconsin. And you're like, oh, there's Cedarburg. Oh, there's Platteville.
Right.
Oh, there's La Crosse. They got the beer, the Oktoberfest. There's a lot of...
Yeah.
This is a really
Cheers.
cool place. Cheers. All right, I'm gonna take a bite of... Well, I'm actually gonna eat Ben's. What Ben made me real quick once.
Pretty good. Oh yeah. How do you like it, Mark?
I like the spice of the pepper jack with the jam.
That's what I'm telling you.
There's something about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say mine is good, but I like Ben's a lot better than mine. To tell you the truth, everybody.
It's very good.
That's delicious.
Are you really licking your fingers and then putting it back on my charcuterie board?
I'm cleaning it.
Finish it.
Settle down. I gotta clear my head here once.
We'll do a poll today. How do we put this into a poll? Like, what's your favorite thing on a charcuterie board? I don't. Just tell us in the comments. What do you guys like on your charcuterie board? Do you like the little rose petals out of salami? I know that it's getting a
The
little
ladies like
fancy.
that
Yeah,
little wine and
fancy.
cheese night.
Yeah.
To me, that seems a little bit gay, but even if you don't got a charcuterie board, I feel like a very underrated thing is having a good cutting board with you. Like, I know that everybody carries around their knife and everything like that, but I feel like in your lunchbox, I feel like it's such a power move if you show up to lunch and you just got like a slab of wood. It doesn't have to be big, but just like a little slab of wood. I feel like that'd be a game changer for on the job site lunches. What do you think?
I do too, but that doesn't seem practical.
That's what I was thinking, but like I think it'd be cool if you got your little knife there and you set out your block of sausage or your cheese or your sandwich or you're just kind of or like what your leftovers, your meat
Yeah.
or whatever you're making. You just slap it down on like a little slab of wood in your lunchbox, and that's kind of your plate. I feel like that's very,
Yeah.
very outdoorsy. That's very.
You gotta finish your.
I know. I'm trying.
Is it
Start
hard to
talking
finish it?
about something.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Mark. You're a little weird there with your no cracker, thick sausage, no pun intended, and your cheddar and jam. I mean, just tell me which is better. That's what I want to know.
I already
Who won
said.
this? Who won the competition? Let's see that in the comments. I guess we're turning this into a competition now. I didn't know I was doing that, but I'm doing that.
I like yours a lot better, to tell you the truth.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I was thinking, I was like, what am I going to go for? You
I
know?
like the spicy and the sweet.
Yeah.
I think that's really what does it for me.
Yeah, it's giving you best of both worlds, and it's just, it's a real nice touch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of your old fashioned? I don't think I did very good on the old fashions.
Not bad.
Not a bartender.
Need some more liquor in there.
Yeah.
Why don't you open up some of your pull tabs real quick?
Let me open some pull
Don't
tabs.
forget about those now.
I'm gonna get a 250.
Oh, we'll see. Crack them open. What do we got?
Nuts.
We got nuts. All right. We're going for number 2 here, fellas. Oh, nothing. Number 3. Oh, struck out.
I just opened 3 and didn't get anything. So, Mark, why don't you open some more?
Alrighty. I'll open up a few more. And Ben, how's your job going nowadays? Weren't you talking about how you're going to be working a little bit more, maybe?
Hopefully, yeah. It's been going pretty good. That was a little random, but okay.
Oh, I'm just trying to.
No, I get what you're saying, but all right, Mark's open up some more pull tabs here. Dude, it's not our day, is it?
I still got 4 more, so. Oh, $1.
I think you cheated.
How? I'm just gonna open all of mine. I can't really wait. I'm too
You're
impatient.
addicted.
I'm gonna do this one here one at a time for you listeners.
Yeah. Why are you doing it that way? Mark, stop. What are you doing? Wow, all that time for nothing.
All right, last one here. We're gonna do this. Would you want to trade one and see what happens?
No, because then I'm going to have... No, I'm not trading nothing. I still got a lot left. Nuts.
So I made $3 off of my stack. I spent 10. That's better than 20%. So
What did I spend, 12?
I'll take that. Yeah, Benjamin over here spent $12, and so far he's got nothing. But that's what pull tab investing is. You put some money in, you see what you can get out, but all around it supports the local pubs, the local watering holes that are keeping this country in motion. You know, they're very underrated here. I think I'm gonna make myself another charcuterie real quick once.
I got a $2.
$2. That'll do it. You got a little something. Got nothing on that one.
You know what's nice about pulling tabs at a bar?
And what's that?
The
Ben?
bartender cleans up your mess, but now we have to clean up our mess.
I was just thinking that because I ripped off all my little pedals here.
At this one bar I go to, she gives me a little pitcher, you know, like an old pitcher, like a beer pitcher.
Oh yeah, then you can put them in there.
Throw it all in there. It makes it easier on her.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Are
So-
pull tabs a cross country thing, a
I don't know,
nationwide
but I
thing?
guess dice is only like Midwest,
Bar
mainly
dice?
Wisconsin.
I have never played a game of bar dice
Oh, well, we'll do it next week.
on the podcast.
yeah.
All right, we'll play a game of bar dice next week
Yeah.
on the podcast. I have done pull tabs, though. I think I told you the most I won was a $5.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. Are you going to open up the
Yeah, I'm
rest
gonna
of
finish
yours?
my rest.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a bite here, so you guys can
So I'll try to keep them talking.
enjoy the silence real quick once.
No silence here. Come on now. All right. So how was that, Mark? Did it taste good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
that
still
sounds
like
good.
mine. Don't get me wrong. This is like you're walking into
I just did it better.
I know. I don't know. It's a different mood.
Another $2.
Another winner. He's at $4. I'm at $3. Oh.
$1. $5 total on a $12 investment. That's better than normal. So we're gonna cash those in tomorrow. or in the next week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for watching today, guys. We really appreciate it. We're gonna throw a little outro in there today that we had made up. But thank you. I don't know if you guys liked our little. This is a little new episode, you know. We're more a little hands-on eating and drinking,
A little bit,
you know.
Yeah, not talking so much, a little bit slower, just kind
A
of.
little slower pace. A little. Tell us how you think of this new episode with our little charcuterie board. If you liked it or not.
Let us know down in the comments, and thank you for joining us. Again, let us know, what do you put on your charcuterie board? And
jelly or jam or not with the cheese and sausage. We're gonna put up a poll. Jam.
I
or
think
no.
that's a really good idea. I have never done that.
We're gonna
That
put up
was-
a poll. If you guys have tried it, or if you guys like it, or if it's a good idea or not. So, thank you for watching, and always subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Spotify. Thanks for watching the Benchmark Podcast Radio.
Benchmark Rate Podcast Radio. Catch you in the next one, fellas.
Up here in Wisconsin, what a beautiful state. In our neck of the woods, we're the true land of the lakes. So start up your engine, come join the show on the Benchmark Podcast Radio. On the Benchmark Podcast Radio.